I want to big up Justin Bieber for doing something that most men could never ever do. Most of us normal, regular civilians, average every day, Joe blogs, blue collar, working class, middle class civilians could never do what Justin Bieber has alleged to have done. According to Popbase, Justin Bieber has unfollowed Hailey Bieber on Instagram. And if you're confused, Hailey Bieber, formerly Hailey Baldwin, is his wife and also the mother of his child. And he's unfollowed her on social media. Could you imagine ever being able to unfollow your missus on social and it not be the end of your relationship? Because I have a feeling this might not even be an indication that they're getting divorced. They just might be like a branding thing, a cool thing, I'm Justin Bieber. I don't follow my wife. I live with her. But imagine a regular guy. Imagine you, regular guy out there, unfollowing your girlfriend, unfollowing your wife, unfollowing even the mother of your children. How that would go down. That would cause World War III in my life. World War fucking III. Unfollow. What? What the fuck? That would cause drama like no other bit of drama I've ever seen in my entire life. But I also love that if this is true, or if this isn't true, first of all, I love that this is also a crazy way to announce to your wife that you don't want to be with her anymore. Imagine unfollowing your wife before you serve her divorce papers. So she finds out that you're getting divorced before she gets divorce papers. Maybe she gets a notification on her phone. Maybe she follows some of the Justin Bieber stan pages or her own stan pages. They post this at a certain time, but then she only gets the email from her lawyers about the divorce after she saw the notification. So technically she found out through social media, then actually through the courts or through her lawyers or through you directly. That's a wild way to go. But also Justin's been on a weird one anyway. I've been keeping my eye on his drama with Hailey Bieber from afar, and I've watched some videos, but it's just some of it's been a little bit too parasocial and gossipy. But the basic premise of it is this: like, allegedly everyone's been saying from the jump that Hailey Bieber loves Justin more than Justin loves Hailey Bieber, and allegedly his eyes always been wandering, and she's done everything in her power to keep him there, which meant dressing like his ex-girlfriends, and all this other mad stuff. And if you see the pictures and you see some of the science some of these YouTubers have been doing, although this sounds pretty, pretty crazy and out there, when you actually see some of these actual pieces of videos and information, it does actually make sense. So this has been the current thing going on. And then there's clips that people have been seeing of them out and about where it looks like Justin Bieber is always annoyed by Hailey Bieber's presence. She seems to just get on his nerves by default or just breathing. The way she moves, the way she stands, it just seems to get on his nerves. He just doesn't seem to like it. So that seems to be one of those, one of those common traits kind of running through. So I guess this is like a long time coming because people have been saying, yeah, he doesn't like her or something. Then there's been weird stuff like him, very publicly creeping on, like, who is it? Sabrina Claudio? No, Sabrina Carpenter, sorry. Sabrina Carpenter's Instagram, leaving her some, comments or something. Liking pictures of other young pop starlets and shit. Which is, you'd imagine if you have a wife, even if they're celebrities, it'll probably, put you in a spot of bother. But it seems like he doesn't give a fuck. And usually when guys stop caring, is usually when they want to break up, but they're not brave enough to say it. Especially I being a guy, we've always been in that position. Guys are pretty pussy when it comes to breaking up. We'd rather have the girl, get to the point of where she hates you and then wants to leave you, then you just say, you know what, I'm kind of bored of this. I want to do something else. I want to see other people, or I just want to break. We're usually the type of person to push someone to the point of leaving them and hating them. But I guess Justin Bieber finally decided to lay it bare and be honest and be like, you know what, I'm just going to unfollow you. Unfollow you. Hopefully you get the message and then we can go our separate ways. Hopefully you get the message and go separate ways. Maybe that's the whole long term. Or maybe this is all made up and he's just doing it just for, like, celebrity shit. Maybe he feels like if he unfollows her on social media, people will stop crawling and creeping on his likes and blah, blah, blah. Who knows what's going on there? I just find it wild that he did it in the first place, because I know in my life, in my mediocre, meaty, regular, schmegular life, if I unfollowed somebody I was with, woo, I'd be in the fucking dog house with a capital fucking D. So big up Justin Bieber for doing something that most of us guys would love to do, which is unfollow our spouse, especially if they're annoying and they upload fucking crazy amounts of stuff online and they're always tagging and shit. Like, that's one thing I think most of us would love to do, but we can't, so we have to live vicariously through Justin Bieber. So big up Justin Bieber for doing what most men can't. Big up him for doing what most men can't. We love to see it.